home.
Yes, I know it's on your mind. You say, stay with me tonight.
Got me down for you're the one thing
I can't get enough of.
so I'll tell you something.
It's good to know because I had the time of my life. Never felt this way before. I swear it's true. And I owe it all to you, 'cause I had the time of my life. Turn to every open door. I felt true. Owe it all to you.
Had the time of my life. No, I never felt this way before.
Never felt
Yes, I swear it's a truth, and I owe it to you.
had the time of my life. Never felt this way before. I swear it's true. Owe it all to you. 'Cause I had the time of my life. Turn to every open door.
Won't you come see about me? I'll be alone, dancing, you know it, baby. Tell me your troubles and doubts, giving me everything inside and out. And love strange, surreal and dark. Think of the tender things that we were working on. Slow change may pull us apart. When the light gets into your heart, baby, don't you forget about me. Don't
Super treats from Dawn on my desk this morning. That's awesome.
Will you stand above me? Look my way, you never love me. Rain keeps falling down, down, down. Will you recognize me? Will you all walk on by? Rain keeps falling down,
Down, down. Hey, 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 hey. Ooh, whoa.
Don't you try and pretend it's my feeling will win in the end. I won't harm you or touch your defenses. Vanity, insecurity. Don't you forget about me. I'll be alone, dancing, you know it, baby. Going to take you apart. I brought us back together, baby. Don't you forget about me. Don't you forget about me. As you walk on by, will you call my name? As you walk on by, will you call my name? When you walk away, or will you walk away? Will you walk away? Don't call my name. Will you call my name? I say la 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 la
Ooh, I like this one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. The sun. More beautiful. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Such a good time, really good time. Beautiful, beautiful. Such a good time, really good time. Beautiful. The sun. Even more beautiful. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I had forgot that song existed. Thank you to whoever requested that. I like that one. Also love that movie, Ferris Bueller. Went and saw that in the theater when it first came out. It looks like this is a movie theme day, movie music day. Everything that's adding up here. This is If You Leave, of course, you know you all know who this is from by, but it's from Pretty in Pink. Like, maybe this is all 80s movies? Did we get enough requests for this? We sure did. Wow. That's something. This is an 80s movie soundtrack morning, it looks like. The entire morning, it looks like it's comprised of this. Oh, it looks like there might be a couple of things from the 70s toward the end of the morning. This is cool. All right. This is different.
I always one single day, but if you leave, don't look back. I'll be running the other way. 7 years when under the bridge.
Hashtag Save Ferris. See, back in the 80s, they had to paint those freaking hashtags on water towers, bridges. We hashtag with Krylon. 80s Brat Pack, you bet, man. Good morning, Kent. If y'all didn't catch it, you can go back and catch it on our YouTube channel. If you did not catch it, y'all missed a pretty friggin' funny show last night. Anything Goes with Bremer and Jones. Next week, Tuesday, you're not going to want to miss. In fact, what you're going to want to do is catch it. Anything Goes, 6 p.m. on Tuesday, because they are going to have, from what I understand, a tamale judging contest. I shan't be a judge because I hate tamales. They're one of the grossest things to me. It is a good morning. In fact, I don't know if I'll be able to. Have you ever? Well, if you guys like tamales, then I'm not speaking your language. If you don't, much like bananas, just the odor of tamales can turn my stomach. I don't know if I can. They might be on their own producing again next week. Either that or I may need extra oxygen. I don't know. That's going to be a rough one for me. I got to get that out of my mind. You know what might help? Got some wonderful coffee. Hashtag Death Wish Coffee Company. Don Bremer of the Bremer Team, Keller Williams, North Shore West, one of the hosts of Anything Goes with Bremer and Jones, left this wonderful package on Uncle Pete's desk this morning. Look at that. Fannie Mae pretzel and chocolates mix. The breakfast of champions. So said this is a perfect music for this. St. Elmo's Fire, breakfast of champions.
But maybe Hey, you'll find you're all alone. Everything has changed. Play the game. You know you can quit.
That's the lamest excuse for a tamale showdown I've ever heard.
Soldier on.
The only thing a tamale showdown should include is throwing tamales down off the plate onto the floor in the garbage. Why? Because Kent says it's 2021. 6, the year of the net. 216 the net. 2021 6, arbitrarily the year of the net. I would be more into that if it were 22-21, but or 22-16. I think we got a couple hundred years plus to get there to stretch. We'll go with it though. So like February 16th. Let's see if you had done something. What is February 16th? That's a Tuesday. February 16th is a Tuesday when anything goes airs. And you chose January 12th. Okay. I think you guys just want to eat tamales. That's all right. I'm giving you a hard time. You guys don't want to miss it. It's going to be a hilarious show. I'm sure. Next week's episode of Anything Goes with Bremer and Jones is going to be amazing. I may have to do it from I may have to do. We should have. We should have 2,000 subscribers by 22-21 if YouTube still exists 200 years from now. How do you suppose all this is going to be done? Will social media still exist in 200 years? And will it be more like, what's that Keanu Reeves movie? It wasn't a very good one, actually. It was interesting. Johnny Mnemonic, where you had a chip stuck in your brain, and some people would actually have chunks of their memory removed so that they could download information, carry it, and it was like an espionage thing. But everything was done through chips stuck in your brain. You just had Wi-Fi in your brain. Now that I can get behind. I can get behind a pancake. I did last night, as a matter of fact. I had pancakes and eggs for dinner last night. Made my tummy happy. Kent Jones says February 16th is National Pancakes Day. Anything Goes will have a pancake throwdown on that day. That is awesome. That I will sign up to be the producer judge right now on that one. Now, if anyone can get a hold of some Aunt Jemima syrup for that, you will make me a silly, silly happy fellow. Because that stuff tastes good. Racist syrup in my house. We're sitting over here on 216 the net. What is this? Oh, Holding Out for a Hero. This is from Footloose, by the way. We actually started the morning off with Footloose. This is Bonnie Tyler sang this for the movie. And this was actually written for the movie. If you were a product, coming of age product, as was I, in the 80s when this was out. I think this was out in 84. And they played this ad. They played almost the entire soundtrack of Footloose ad nauseum on radio back then. I mean, just over and over and over. That's why the music is more famous really than the movie. The movie is what I think catapulted Mr. Bacon to fame, because he danced like a little high school fella. Because that was the rebellious thing to do in the movie. What would that equate to now? What rebellious thing? I mean, it's going to take a Superman. Ted Legal, good morning. How you feeling, bub? Hope you're feeling good this morning. Ted's been in the hospital. Good to see you hanging out with us here. Great song, great movie, says Ted. I'm excited now about Pancake Day. We'll power through the tamales just to get to Pancake Day. Good morning, Ted. How you doing? How you feeling? Still awful. I'm sorry about that. How's your leg? Is it doing any better? Swelling going down at all? He apparently got bit by a brown recluse spider, he said the other day. Ted.
Through the wind and the chill and the rain, and the storm and the flood, I can feel his approach like a fire in the blood. And the fire in the blood, and the fire in the blood, and the fire in the blood, and the he's gotta be strong, and he's gotta be fast, and he's gotta be fresh from the fight.
I had muted the mic. I have got, and now everybody on the radio doesn't need to know that. And there's only a tiny handful of you on the YouTube live stream this morning. We need more of you there. Come on over to 216 The Net on YouTube. Just go there. We're over 100 subscribers. Our goal, I'd love to have 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year. The more the better. But it would be awesome if we were up that high on YouTube. Because, people just don't know us on YouTube. There are over 2 million of you listening over the radio. Radio Garden folks, you are amazing, awesome. Get into us on YouTube. Go to YouTube, search 216 The Net. As soon as YouTube opens up the feature for us, we will be creating our own URL for the YouTube channel. Then we can market the heck out of that. It should be opening up. I guess it takes a little bit of time after you hit 100 subscribers, but we should be hitting that relatively soon. I mean, we've hit it, but we should be able to do it relatively soon. I think we're at 107 subscribers. We would love so many more. Did I do that? I think I did. I did do that this morning.
I thought that dreams belonged to other men.
Okay.
'Cause each time I got
What is
close,
this from?
they'd fall apart again. I feared my heart would beat insane.
This is also from Footloose. This is almost. Oh, we know this song.
Oh, how could I have known that all my life I only need?
Oh, I'm glad the swelling's coming down there, Ted.
Oh, almost paradise.
See, almost paradise. You're almost there. It just burns a lot. Yeah, those brown recluses will do that.
How could we ask for more? I swear that I could see.
I knew one guy who got bit by a brown recluse, created a great big old hole in his leg. It was in his, it was like right on his, where was it? It's on like up on his leg. This was a long time ago, back in high school, but I think it was on the, I don't know, it was up on his like thigh. And they figured he got it in the workout room. We had all been on the wrestling team, and at one point I was on the weightlifting team and a couple other things.
I'll share them all with you.
But at any rate, he got bit there, so they had to like do a whole big old sweep. And anyway, made a big old hole in his leg. It was gross. Oh, I blew past the bottom of the hour. Dadnabbit, talking about spider bites and leg holes. It's a fascinating topic. I'm sure you'll all agree. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and just let Almost Paradise finish up, and then we're gonna have a moment to enjoy a few words from folks, because for some reason my share screen feature is not working this morning. Sometimes software just glitches up and there's no apparent reason why. Because I enjoy sharing their slides and their logos on the YouTube live stream. It probably will work again here in a few minutes. All this cloud-based stuff. Sometimes when you rely on the cloud, which is somebody else's server somewhere in a room, not in the sky, so it's dumb to call it the cloud. I hate when people call it the cloud. It's so stupid because it's not a cloud. It's just a box in a room somewhere else. But at any rate, whoops. Sorry. It was very painful. I know it is. I'm sure. That's what it's doing, something to his knee and his ankle, and it sucks. Yeah, it's going to burn. Yeah, it is. It's going to suck. But hopefully you'll feel much, much better very, very soon. And whilst you're working on feeling better, we're going to share some amazing, amazing words from some amazing folks that actually help us do what we do, because you help them do what they do. And it's awesome all the way around. Bremer Team, Keller Williams, North Shore West, serving northeastern Illinois in McHenry, Lake, and Cook counties, and southeastern Wisconsin. We help by providing our clients award-winning support with our free personal concierge service for all your real estate needs. BremerTeam.com. That's BremerTeam.com. 847-456-6334. Again, 847-456-6334. Bremer Team, Keller Williams, North Shore West. We bring families home. Indeed, they do. And Don Bremer, the leader of Bremer Team, Keller Williams, North Shore West, gave me that box of Fannie Mae treats, Fannie Mae candies, pretzels, chocolate covered pretzels, and other assorted chocolates that are in there. And that is freaking awesome because Dawn Bremer is awesome. And she's also one of the hosts of Anything Goes with Bremer and Jones. Other people who are also incredibly awesome include...
Open enrollment is here for health insurance and Medicare.
Technically,
Health
it's not.
Markets
We need to get a new
Santos
commercial.
Agency, 815.
But Santos Agency is amazing.
38. Local licensed experts Tim and Sally Santos can handle your health insurance and Medicare needs. With Tim and Sally, you won't have to choose a cookie cutter plan. At no additional cost, Tim and Sally will meet with you to customize your plan to fit your exact needs and budget. Health Markets Insurance, Santos Agency. Call 815-271-5438. That's 815-271-5438. Or stop by. They're at 1222 North Green Street, McHenry, Illinois, 60050. Health Markets Insurance, Santos Agency. Licensed in Illinois and Wisconsin.
And what more could you want? And then the Santos agency is amazing. Tim and Sally, phenomenal folks. And they're right next door to Bremer Team Keller Williams North Shore West over on Green Street in McHenry, Illinois. You know who's also amazing?
Good morning. My name is Ted Legal with Legal Legacy Home and Business Services located in Woodstock, Illinois. We are a one-stop shop for home and business services. On the home side, we can buy, maintain, and sell homes. On the business side, we are set up to develop, maintain, and sell a business, to include advertising for businesses. For more information, please contact me at 815-836-6747. Have a great day.
And you have a great day too, Ted. And hopefully Ted's doing much, much better very, very soon. We really hope Ted's feeling a lot better very soon. Meanwhile, let's see. What have we got here this morning? We got some more stuff coming up. I need to go make some more coffee. What can we put on? What's next? Because we just enjoyed Almost Paradise. Oh, for all of you 80s ladies, here's a couple of songs in a row from, this was the biggest chick flick. I think this still, and ladies, correct me if I'm wrong. I think that this is the biggest chick flick of all time. Here's a little something from Dirty Dancing for you. 2 right in a row. You guys asked for this. Here you go. I'm going to go make a pot of coffee. She's like the wind, because she flows and, well, I'm not going to say, I almost, maybe that's not what that's about. I was going to say because she flows and she blows, but that could be taken wrong. Oh, shut up now. I'm going to go make my coffee.
She rides the night next to me. She leads me through moonlight, only to burn me with the sun. She's taking my heart, she doesn't know what she's done. Feel her breath in my face, her body close to me. Can't look. She's out of my league. Just a fool to believe I have anything she needs. She's like the wind. I look in the mirror and all I see is a young old man with only a dream. Am I just fooling myself that she'll stop the pain? Living without her I go insane. Feel the breath in my face, her body close to me. Can't look in her eyes, she's out of my league. Just a fool to believe I am anything she needs. She's like the wind. Feel your breath in my face, your body close to me. Can't look in your eyes, you're out of my league. Just a fool to believe, just a fool to believe. She's like the wind. Just a fool to believe, just a fool to believe. She's like the wind. Just a fool to believe, she's like the wind. Just a fool to believe, she's like the
Well, how about that? Timed that pretty well, didn't I? I think I did. What's this one?
I've got this feeling that won't subside.
Oh, this is also from Dirty Dancing. Yeah, this is the second one. Hungry Eyes. Again, I'm still saying this was and is the biggest chick flick of all time. Hungry eyes. Hungry eyes. How I was looking at that box of pretzels from Fannie Mae left on my desk today. What it's all about. Hungry eyes.
This love was meant to
Well, there you go. There's some hungry. Well, that would be hungry hippo, wouldn't it? No, that's a game. Hungry Eyes for you is what it was. Well, here's another one. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know this was from a movie. Bryan Adams, Everything I Do It For You. This was actually in Kevin Costner's Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Part of that original motion picture soundtrack. Huh. Well, that's new information for me.
When you find me there, you search no more. Don't tell me it's not worth trying for. You can't tell me it's not worth dying for.
Not worth it.
No, it's true.
So you say.
Everything I do,
All right.
I do it for you.
Fair enough.
Look into your eyes.
I don't suppose this was the theme surrounding his interactions with his band of merry men. Do you? Could have been. That's fine if it was. I, though, think this is probably more surrounding he and Maid Marian. Who played Maid Marian in that? I don't even know. I vaguely remember seeing that movie and thinking that the Disney cartoon Robin Hood was much better.
No, it's true. Everything I do it for you. There's no love like your love, and no one could give more love. There's no way unless you're there all the time, all the way. Yeah.
Na, na, na.
Oh, you can't tell me it's not worth trying for. I can't help it. There's nothing I won't want.
All right.
Yeah, I would fight for you. I lie for you.
See, in the context of the movie,
Lie for you.
I mean, I guess.
I die for you. You know it's true. Everything I do. Oh,
I just don't think, well, it's just a movie and it's just a song. Maybe I'm overthinking that one a bit much. Wow, they don't want to let this die. I thought that was over. Good Lord, we still have our 2 minutes to go.
everything I do.
This is a 6.5 minute song. This must have been a long scene in the movie.
We'll see it through. We'll see it through.
No. All the way. Ted, I love this song. I'm glad you do, Ted. And yes, it was a long scene. It's just not a movie I'm going to go back and watch again. I'm Kevin Costner, bless his heart. I'm just not the biggest Kevin Costner fan. I'm really not. I just never have been. Now this is we actually played this on not too long ago on the show. I know this because I was surprised, and then I'm like, yeah, I know. This is from '85. The Goonies Are Good Enough, from the Goonies movie, and this is Cyndi Lauper. And yeah, because I did a little research on it, and she did this song for the movie. Yeah. I mean, we did this like maybe I want to say this was sometime in November. I think this was a request. It was like obscure. There were a bunch of obscure tracks from artists that. And this isn't really obscure because this Good Enough thing played over and over and over and over and over again. But it was actually made for the freaking movie. Goonies was very popular though. I mean, every great once in a while, I'll sit through Goonies even now again. Once every few years, maybe. This is not a bad movie. It's a pretty good movie. It's a great kid adventure movie. Yeah, Ted, I liked Goonies as well. Ba-da-dum. You know what would be awesome? Is more YouTube subscribers to our channel. Are we good enough for you? Can we be better? Probably will be. I mean, I know we will be. We got so much cool stuff going on. 216 the net. More and more shows coming with a video component to them. You guys don't want to miss this stuff. You really don't. By the way, I should share a bit. I should share a bit of news with y'all if I can find it. 216thenet.com, real life internet radio. You're listening to Uncle Pete in the morning because it is 7:57 a.m. And that's what happens between 7 and 9 here, Monday through Thursday on 216 The Net. What is this? Oh, this is okay. This is only going to be instrumental. This is actually from the E.T. soundtrack. This is the part where they're losing E.T., where he's like, kind of not doing well, unhealthy, and then the feds want to come in and try and take him away. As you know, the feds generally suck. It's just everything. And well, never mind. We don't do politics here on 216 The Net. I'm not enamored with our political system at the moment. I'm less than enthused. Politically speaking, that is. And that's all I'll say about that. This is actually very short. My wife loves E.T. She loves that movie. No, Ted, you won't. Ted is actually, he is one of our super fans, and we are so thrilled to have you, Ted. Thank you so much. And that was the losing E.T. scene. Now, next up, you might recognize, because this was really pretty popular. This is still E.T. It's very short. This is actually just the main titles sequence. It's like 1 minute and 7 seconds long. I think someone might not have understood what they were asking for when they asked for the main titles for the E.T. soundtrack. What if you wanted the big theme that everybody recognizes for E.T.? That's actually the closing title sequence, the credit sequence. And that's the one that also kind of runs through. It's the bike chase scene. Now this here, you can't be my age and not know this freaking song. Turn it up. When this came out, Star Wars, I went and saw that movie in the theater when it came out. I quit counting at 16 times. I was, not anymore, but I was a massive Star Wars nerd. Completely. I jumped on board with this movie with both feet and hung on with both fists. The effects of the time were something we'd never seen before. It was just amazing. Even now, I've got goosebumps listening to this even now, because just the memory and just the awe of sitting in the theater and watching this space movie that looked like it was actually in space. and wrapping my youthful brain around that and watching all the creatures and the spaceships and that opening title where, the Princess, oh God, I was so into it, I can't remember her name. Princess Leia's ship was being chased by the giant Battlestar warship there, the Empire warship. It was not a galactic cruiser, it was just a simple warship. It was massive. Whoever asked for this, thank you. Wow, what memories this gives me, or brings back for me. Not gives me. This will be a memory after the show's over this morning. And this is an excerpt from, actually, when you break this out, what's playing right now is Princess Leia's theme. I actually learned how to play that on the piano. I could play Star Wars on the piano. I could play the Empire March, the Star Wars main thing, and I could play the Empire March. I mean, I'm not kidding you. I went absolutely balls out nerd nuts for Star Wars when it came out when I was a kid. Ted says, E.T. was an amazing movie for its time, so was Star Wars. And Ted says, I was too. I hope that means that you were too a Star Wars nerd, right there along with me. Kent says, I thought it frumpy, guys. That's all right. I just went nuts for Star. Again, not now. I've watched all of the other Star Wars movies. I got to tell you, when they introduced Jar Jar Binks, I almost walked out of the theater. I didn't. I stayed because I was with my kids. They wanted to see it. Like, this is one of the dumbest freaking things. The Jar Jar Binks was a freaking disaster of a character. And why they thought that was a good idea is beyond me. And I was not enthusiastic about the Ewoks, the little teddy bear village. I'm like, I suppose, but I was not enthusiastic about the Ewoks. Vump. There you go. That was enjoyable for me. Thank you for whoever asked for that. Ooh, Superman. Well, then, I like this music. I really do. Ted, I am right there with you. Ted says, even now I find myself wanting to buy the toys for Star Wars. I will walk by those and I'm like, oh, there's an X-Wing. Oh, there's a TIE Fighter. I don't. I look at them like, man, that was so much fun. And most of my Star Wars toys were secondhand. I got what I could get by trading and going to garage sales and such. I agreed. I like the original. Yeah. There was something about the Christopher Reeves movies, the Christopher Reeves Superman movies. I don't know if it's because his dad played the original one that I grew up seeing on TV, the reruns of it. The later Superman movies just didn't do much for me. They were entertaining. Gene Hackman as Lex Luthor. They kept them in a comic book style, like a live action comic book. And I think that's what I enjoyed about the Superman movies with Christopher Reeves. And even Richard Pryor, when he was in the show with Richard Pryor, the movie with that was just something. They were fun. The effects were they were all right for the time. But the later, and especially the Batman versus Superman that was out not too long ago, here's the problem with that movie. I got it. I understood what the premise was. But the moment that they decided to be friends because both their moms were dead and both their moms were named Martha, the immediate turn that took in like the space of 2 or 3 sentences of script whilst they were fighting. Oh, your mom was Martha too, and she's dead too. Did we just become best friends? That was the dumbest fuck nut of a transition I've ever seen on a movie. Excuse me. I just, yep, Uncle. Ooh. Sorry about that, folks. We're not FCC regulated, and that did just slip out. My apologies. I didn't like that scene. Well, that was great fun. What's next? Oh, you guys are going to know this one. Now, this movie. I'll let it go, and then I'll talk about it here a little bit. I actually watched this again not too long ago. Oh no. It's coming. It's gonna get you. Jaws. Oh, I got to tell you, I could not even get in the freaking community pool, a place called the Campus in Independence, Missouri. I don't even know if it's still there. I could not get in the pool after watching this movie. And if you, those of you who are my age, you might recall that after this, the little inflatable silver shark fins that you would strap to your back and dive in and then swim around like you were a freaking shark, like that's going to fool everybody. But as kids, we're like, oh my God. We played Jaws in the pool. Once I got over it, like, there's no way a shark's getting in the pool. Well, what if it comes in through the drains as a baby? You don't know. It could grow up in here. How? What's it gonna eat? Chlorine tablets? A steady diet of chlorine tablets helps a shark grow healthy, big, and strong. I don't think so. Gonna need a bigger boat. And there you go, the theme from Jaws. Ooh, I know this. You guys are going to... The Imperial March from The Empire Strikes Back. Of the original Star Wars serial, the 3, which is chapters 4, 5, and 6. I agree, Ted. Ted says Jaws was another great movie for its time. There you go. It's a much shorter theme. Oh, hey, I actually just watched this not too long ago again. Raiders of the Lost Ark, starring Han Solo on Earth. Now, I love Raiders of the Lost Ark, except for the very last one, which we all agree was somebody just wanted that to happen, and it turned out to be just a crap. It was unfortunate. You should have just left it at the 3. Loved all the Raiders of the Lost Ark. However, people always argue with me that Indiana Jones is a different character than Han Solo. I say, oh, nay, nay. Indiana Jones is Han Solo on Earth. If you watch the performances that he gives back to back on Harrison Ford, who I really enjoy Harrison Ford. I like Harrison Ford. But in both Star Wars, in the Star Wars canon and in the Indiana Jones canon, the Indiana Jones series, those characters are played exactly the same way. Gestures, looks, everything. Those are both the exact same character. Ted, this song was the best orchestra song in a movie ever. I'll agree. It's right up there for me. It is right up there for me. There are a few others that I would put ahead of it, but it's right up there for me. I appreciate that, Ted. Thanks for agreeing with me there. Ted, thanks for asking. Ted's asked, what's on tap for shows today? Well, of course, Uncle Pete up through 9 a.m. this morning. And then at 12 noon, you've got Mike and Fran Unrehearsed. And at 7 p.m., you've got Whining with Dawn live streaming. Oh. I just watched this again. Yeah, Ken, I'm up there with you on the Indiana Jones stuff. This playing right now is the Batman theme to the '89 Batman with Michael Keaton. I just watched this again not too long ago. Jack Nicholson as the Joker, one of my favorite Jokers. This was done in true Tim Burton cartoon movie style. Really enjoyed this movie. Michael Keaton was surprisingly a good Batman to me, because I had only known him as kind of a comedic actor up until that point. And yeah, he's the guy who did Beetlejuice. I preferred him as Batman in the initial string of the DC Batman comic movies. Now I like the Dark Knight series of movies a lot as well. But this one I really enjoyed. Now, outside of the... Oh, you guys are going to recognize this next one, too. Let me tell you, every kid with a Casio keyboard knew how to play this. This is an Axel Foley's theme from Beverly Hills Cop. Bill Murray's edition of Star Wars. Oh, the Frumpy Guys was for Hungry Eyes. I've got Frumpy Guys. That's funny now. That's good. Now I want to kind of go back and play that song, but listen to it as Frumpy Guys instead of Hungry Eyes. Bill Murray edition of Star Wars? Is that like a Saturday Night Live skit that he did? I don't think I've ever seen that. I agree, Ted. Yeah, Ted says, I agree. I thought they should have kept Michael Keaton. He gave Batman a sinister look. Michael Keaton, yeah, I agree. He was the out of that first set of all those initial Batman movies, he was the best one. This also, The Heat Is On, from the Beverly Hills Cop soundtrack.
On the street, inside your head, on every beat, and the beats alive, deep inside. The pressure's high, just to stay alive, 'cause the heat is on.
This was done by Glenn Fry.
The heat is on. The heat is on. The heat is on. Oh, it's on the street. The heat is on. The heat is on. The heat is on. The heat is on. Burning, burning, burning. It's on the street. The heat is on.
The heat is on. It's on.
The shadows high on the darker side. Behind the doors, it's a wild ride. You can make or break, you can win or lose. That's a chance you take when the heat's on you. When the heat is on. The heat is on. The heat is on. The heat is on. Burning, burning, burning. It's on the street. The heat is on. I can feel the fire. The heat is on. Oh, the flames are burning high. The heat is on. Baby, can't you feel it? It's on the street. The heat is on.
As we're sliding into the next song, it's a great time to let you know that 216 The Net enjoys and is thankful for the support of Natural Therapy Wellness Center, McHenryMassage.com, 815-385-8190. Now, I don't know if any of you will get this. I liked this movie. The very first one of these, and now this is a horror franchise. I'll give you that hint. The very first one of these was great. Every subsequent one, which has been done to cheesiness ad nauseum, they're entertaining. They're fun. The very first one was kind of a mind trip because it was centered around an idea that hadn't been done before. I might have just given it away right there. Tiffany, you are correct. This is Nightmare on Elm Street's main theme, the very first one. This was the introduction of Freddy Krueger as a horror movie icon, played by Robert Englund. But all of you out there who are not named Tina are happy about that at this moment. This is fun. I can't believe we've compiled this many movie themes, and that's not something you just throw on in the car, unless you're that way. This one you might get as well. Yes, Friday the 13th. And this is the very first one. And I will say, giving a quick scan of my brain, because I really enjoy horror movies, I really do. To me, they're some of the funniest things. There's only one horror movie that I wish I had never seen in my life. It's not this. But of all the horror movies I have ever seen and the villains in them, Jason is my favorite. There just is simply no stopping Jason. None, no stopping him. Not even in Freddy versus Jason or Jason versus Freddy, however that was titled, which I watched, which is super cheesy and hilarious and fun. But even in the end, Jason prevailed. By the way, if you're ever looking for this title track, it is the original Friday the 13th. This was done by Harry Manfredini, and this is called The Overlay of Evil, the main title. Ted says this is the second most creepy songs of a horror movie. The first was for Ted was the creepiest ever was Nightmare Before Elm Street. Okay. This, I will agree, this probably isn't the creepiest song for a horror movie music track. And I'll call it a song because it's got the lyrics in it. And those are lyrics, by the way. Now, here's the funny thing. This also is from Friday the 13th. This is as they're all driving into town, and this is the banjo traveling tune when they're all driving up and into town and up into Camp Crystal Lake. And yes, I live 1 block away from Crystal Lake now. I don't know that there's a Camp Crystal Lake. The actual lake itself. Now, this is from a movie soundtrack. This song existed much longer before it was applied to this movie.
Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch a long, lonely time. Time goes by so slowly.
Of course, this is Unchained Melody, and this was used in the movie Ghost with Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore. Still not as big a chick flick as Dirty Dancing. Also Patrick Swayze.
I need your love. Godspeed your love to me. Lonely rivers flow to the sea, to the sea, to the sea, to the open arms of the sea. Oh, lonely riverside, riverside, wait for me, wait for me, wait for me. I'll be coming home. Wait for me. Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch a long, lonely time. Time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I need your love. Godspeed your love to me. Godspeed your love to me. Godspeed your
I wondered if they were going to pull that high note off.
to me.
In remakes of this song, they often cheat that high note attack. Now, next up, and here's a block. Also watched this movie not too long ago. just before Christmas, just before the holidays.
We're so glad to see so many of you lovely people here tonight.
And we are this morning.
Welcome all the representatives of Illinois' law enforcement community who have chosen to join us here in the Palace Hotel Ballroom at this time. We do sincerely hope you all enjoy the show. And please remember, people, that no matter who you are and what you do to live, thrive, and survive, there are still some things that make us all the same. You, me, them, everybody. Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody to love. Someone to love. Sweetheart to miss. Sugar to kiss. I need you. I need you. I need you. In the morning. When my soul's on fire. Sometimes I feel
A little something for you from the Blues Brothers, of course. Thanks for this. I've been enjoying this morning, folks. Thank you for these.
sometimes I feel a little sad inside. When my back on the streets, man, I never You know, people, when you do find somebody, hold that woman, hold that man, love him, please, and squeeze her, please her. Hold, squeeze, and please that person, give them all your love. Signify your feelings with every gentle caress. Say it's so important to have that special somebody to hold, kiss, miss, squeeze, and please. Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody. Someone to love. Sweetheart.
I shall, Ted. Thank you. You have a great chamber day, too. And no, we're not done with the Blues Brothers yet. right here. Here you go.
Little Soul Man.
Coming to you on a dusty road. Good loving, I got a truckload. And when you get it, you got something. So don't worry, 'cause I'm coming. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. Got what I got the hard way, and I'll make it better each and every day. So honey, don't you fret, 'cause you ain't seen nothing yet. I'm a soul man.
Soul Man.
I'm a soul man.
Soul.
I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. Ha! Listen, was brought up on the side street. Run out of love, oh I could eat. I was educated for good stuff. But I started loving, I just can't stop. I was soul man. I'm a
Soul Man.
I'm a soul man.
Mm-mm.
I'm a
Soul Man.
Well, grab the rope and I'll pull you in. Give you hope and be your only boyfriend. Yeah. I'm a soul man. You're a soul man. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man.
Jazz hands.
Steve Cropper, Duck Time. Okay, I'd like to introduce two more members of the group. Steve Jordan on drums. Okay, and also our musical director, Paul Schaefer, Mr. Entertainment himself. Okay, this next song's by Gilbert McClinton.
Which we don't get to hear.
It's called B-Movie.
You guys are going to get this in about 2 seconds. You guys aren't getting this one. I'm surprised. All right, maybe the one immediately after this, you'll get it because they're both from the same movie. So let's give this next one a quick try. There you go. You got it. Psycho. Probably other than the theme to Friday the 13th, probably the only other immediately recognizably iconic horror flick piece of music. And this is from the murder scene in the shower. We went in and just went stab, stab, stabby, stabby, stab, stab. When Norman Bates got all stabby. There you go. Next up, something super quick. I don't think you're gonna get this one. It's only 21 seconds long. That was the logo track to Back to the Future. Now this is the one everybody remembers from Back to the Future, which is going to play us out this morning. Little Huey Lewis in the news. Power of love from Back to the Future. And the power of love to all of you today from Uncle Pete in the morning here on 216 The Net, real life internet radio. Join me again tomorrow at 7 a.m. for another morning of Uncle Pete in the morning on 216 The Net, 216thenet.com. Real life internet radio. We'll see you tomorrow.
Tougher than diamonds, rich like cream, stronger and hotter than a bad girl's dream. Make a bad one good, make a wrong one right. Power of love will keep you home at night. Don't need money, don't take pain. Don't need a credit card to ride this train. Don't need to spend it sometimes. I just see your life with the power of love. The power of love. First time you feel it, it might make you sad. Next time you feel it, it might make you mad. You'll be glad, baby, when you found that the power makes the world go around. Don't take money, don't take pain. Don't need no credit card to ride this train. Don't consider sometimes it might just save your life. Say that all in love is fair. Yeah, but you don't care. But you know what to do when it gets hold you. And with a little help above, you feel the power of love. You feel the power of love. Can you feel it? Don't take money, don't take fame, don't need no bank card to ride this train. Just the night, don't feel. You won't feel nothing until you feel the power, feel the power of love. That's power of love.
And that's That's the power of love, folks. We'll see you tomorrow morning. I'm Uncle Pete. Uncle Pete in the morning on 216thenet.com. Real life internet radio. Also live streaming from our 216 The Net YouTube page. Subscribe, like, and share. We'll be back again tomorrow. Check out everybody else on the YouTube page. All kinds of shows from 216 The Net. We'll catch you later. Have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. So long, folks.